John, overall, do you see that as a missed opportunity today?
I think one thing was clear, that both teams put an absolute shift in. There wasn't many chances either way. I think we had a good opportunity in the second half when Nicky went clean through. Other than that, though, both goalkeepers weren't really worked. It was a hard afternoon. It's clear that Macclesfield are fighting for their lives. Not only are their players fighting for the football club, but they'll be fighting for contracts elsewhere as well, because that's the nature of the modern day footballer, survival. So it was a real battle, but our players stood up to it. It was unfortunate that we ended up with 10 men, and I think probably 2 months ago we lose that game. I thought the players were a credit in the way they defended, in particular the corners. Matt Preston's had a couple of whacks on the head and he's got back up and gone again. It was a good performance from KP as well, returning to the team. Conrad did well, so the positives were mainly with the defenders today, but every single player that was on the pitch and the ones that came on put a shift in, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, you brought Danny Rose on 75. You had to take him off 10 minutes later. What's the latest there?
He's tweaked his hamstring, so we'll assess him. He's being assessed as we speak, so hopefully that's not too serious, but he felt it straight away. You could see that he couldn't continue, and we didn't want to make it any worse, so it made the task even more difficult, because we spent the last 10 minutes with 10 men, but like I say, the boys saw it through, and it's a point on the road and a clean sheet.
With Macclesfield's predicament, what did you think when you saw their team sheet at 2 o'clock, and did you have to plan anything different? Did you change anything in terms of strategy?
No, we prepped the game like we would any. We knew that they were going to be full strength, and so we prepped the game as normal. The team they played on Wednesday was a strong one, so we knew that if the game was on and the players were paid, which I think they were yesterday at 6 o'clock, that they'd field a strong side, and that was the case. They're doing well in the league under difficult circumstances. I think you could see, they've got physical players with height, so they're dangerous from set plays. They've got players that played higher than this division within their ranks, so we knew it was going to be a tough afternoon. I think the surface was difficult to play on. We played some okay football in the first half, but we could have shifted it a bit quicker. But it was a really lively pitch. You could see it bobbling up. A couple of times when players were trying to cross, it bobbled and it ended up in the stand. So it was tough. And like I say, I think a month or two ago, we would have lost that game, and it's a point and we move on.
We understand that their players didn't train in the main for most of this week. You were probably aware of that too. Were you expecting them to tire in the second half?
Well, to my knowledge, they trained in the early part of the week. They played on Wednesday. They didn't train on a Friday, but generally a Friday session is light and short. So we made sure that we didn't underestimate them. And like I say, they're not doing badly in the league. They've got some experienced players, they're a good young manager. So although they're in difficult circumstances, speaking to the manager before the game, we wish them well. Nobody likes to see any football club struggling financially, and we hope that they come through this, and it makes you grateful for the predicament we're in. We've got very supportive, wealthy owners who back the football club, who have backed me, who oversee the football club and look after everybody involved, and we're grateful to have those owners.
As you said earlier, Conrad Logan, your goalkeeper, was well protected at one end, but was the quality equally so going forward today?
Yeah, definitely. So in the first half we worked the ball well, but when we went into the final third, it was coming off people's shins. Sometimes our touch wasn't right. In the second half we didn't have loads of opportunities, but when we did get in good areas, either the quality was lacking or the ball was bobbling around a little bit. Nicky's disappointed that he didn't finish off that opportunity, but 9 times out of 10 he does that, and he's done that for us this season. So we win, lose, draw together, and today we take that point.
How do you consider the point on the whole?
Well, in the end, I don't think it's a bad one, because we ended up with 10 men. It was, backs to the wall a little bit in the last 10 minutes, but we dealt with it and we showed a lot of character, a lot of heart. the players have put a real hard effort in today, and that's what you ask of players. You know, put a shift in. Hopefully the quality comes through. That didn't quite happen today, but we take the point.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.